and welcome aboard the mothership. I'm Bitsy the alien, and today we're joined by my friend AkaSan. Hello, Aka. Will you say
Hello,
hello to the
hello.
aliens?
Hello, aliens. What is going on? The Red Dreaded Nation in the house. I'm a little nervous. It's my first time being interviewed by aliens, I suppose. It's quite. I'm looking forward to being probed with interesting questions.
All right. But today we're gonna be drawing. So let's jump into
Mm,
drawing.
mm. Okay.
Yeah,
What do we got here? What? So I see like something out of straight out of K-pop Demon Hunters here.
that's
Um,
exactly it. Yeah.
Is that what it is? Okay, I
Yeah.
guessed correctly.
I do a seasonal your character here, so we've got a witch and a Saja boy, and I figured you might
Nice.
you might like the Saja boy.
You know what? I am totally down with the Saja boys. Yes, I have
Nice.
exactly the same body, same abs, everything. Yes, exactly.
Mm. it's a pretty fun show. Yeah.
It is. No, it was a great accomplishment for animation, great accomplishment for music, and overall, I think Netflix is extremely happy. Like
Oh
it's
yeah.
something that probably shouldn't have worked, but it did. And I like to call it the Korean Elsa K-pop story, but it's something that shouldn't have worked, but it did, and I'm glad that it did because it's so popular now.
Yeah, I'm really glad to see more original IPs coming out that are actually like unique. And
Yes, 100%.
yeah, it's so great. I'm always confused why Hollywood is afraid to try new things. Like, we wouldn't have any of this if people were afraid to try new things.
Well, even with K-pop Demon Hunters, that's something Sony passed on. Sony actually,
Hmm.
yeah, Sony animated it, but Sony actually passed on. They didn't actually have that much faith in it, which is a
Yeah.
little surprising to me because we're talking about the same company that put out the Spider-Verse movies, and they were just like, no, they didn't have that much confidence in it, which in some ways I kind of understand, but Netflix was like, yeah, we're good. But also, to be fair, Netflix just does a lot of things. Like, Netflix will license a lot of things and then quit after one season or two seasons, so it's not like
Yeah.
Netflix had that much stake in the game there. And they're an $8 billion something invested company, so it's fine.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
It's just like Mickey Mouse and all of that stuff started it, and it's like, if we didn't have faith in new original ideas,
uh
we wouldn't have anything. So why are you
I
so
think that's fair.
scared?
Yeah,
Why are you
yeah,
so
I think that's fair.
scared? Yeah.
Why are you scared? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sony chicken out. They're
Sounds good.
probably
So what is like the goal here with the interviews and things like that? I know this is kind of a thing you do on a weekly basis, and you get guests onto the mothership. But what exactly is happening here?
So I really like to hear about people's creative journeys.
Mm.
I before I was in VTubers, I was in comics, and a lot of like creators have such unique like creative journeys, and I thought,
Mm-hmm.
what are the streamers' creative journeys? Like, where did you start? Where did you go? Okay, I'm gonna start streaming. Like, how did that happen?
Ah, I got you. Well, I mean, although it may look like I'm like currently getting evicted from my house or something like that with these boxes in the back. No, I'm just a pack rat and a hoarder. I think that's the biggest problem. But it's also kind of a nice collection of memories among the years of being a YouTuber and a streamer and coming back from TGS. You just have a lot of swag and a lot of memories behind me. But I'm always trying to look forward. Most people pretty much knows the story, but I started as a YouTuber. I was living in a very, very country ass town called Yameshi, or Yame, which is in the kanji for that is Hachi Ona. And that's near Kurume, which is basically the Kyushu area of Japan, southern Japan. I was living there for about 4 or 5 years, and you know, I was just kind of bored. I was bored. I didn't really have anything to do, and I had a MySpace. No, I'm sorry, a Facebook. Yeah, I know that I'm showing my age there. I'm showing my age right there. But I had a Facebook group called it was the Dark Knight Returns, or like the Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, the Dark Knight Rises community. It was a Batman community, and I just was recording my reactions for this fan group about the Dark Knight Rises trailers coming out, and I was doing a bunch of Batman-ish reaction videos, and I got banned from MySpace actually years prior to that for uploading AKB48 music videos, and then they didn't like that, so I got banned for doing that. You know, this is way before copyright was even a thing. You know, people were just still trying to figure out how to use these things. Anyways, I got banned from that, but then I realized I had this like file sharing service that I never used called YouTube, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll just upload it to that. So I was just uploading it to YouTube with the idea like, okay, I'm just gonna share these things with my fellow Batman fans, and you know, lo and behold, more videos started getting uploaded, more and more people started watching it, and suddenly I was part of this huge reaction channel, reaction video wave, and it just got very popular from that point on. Then, you know, we jump like 5 to 6 years, and Justin TV, Justin.tv converts into Twitch, and I'm learning about Twitch, and I'm like, okay, so now streaming is a thing. And so, you know, at that time, a lot of YouTubers were like, okay, it's going to be my name, but then gameplay, like for example, PewDiePie Gaming, like that, or PewDiePie Plays, like that. So therefore I ended up doing, okay, well, I'm AkaSan on YouTube, so I guess on Twitch I'll just be AkaSan Plays, like that. So that was kind of the way it all started. That's how it all began.
Makara
and then, you know,
Coco.
from there on out, I found other avenues of things to do. And that was it.
That's awesome.
That's my origin story, as boring as it may seem. Yes.
That's not boring at all. You were a part
Okay,
of
good
the
to
like
hear.
first wave coming in, making like
Oh yeah.
without people like you jumping in so early, we wouldn't have any of this that we have right now. So it's awesome.
Right. Fair enough. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. There's some people that like that just recently somebody came up and said that I saved their life, and I was like, damn, man.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I was like, I'm glad to be of service, I suppose. Yes.
How just tangent to the art real quick. Did I go a little too hard on the dreads?
No, actually, I really like it. I would even like it even more if I could see it. I don't know about your side of the people on the mothership, but it got hella blurry.
Oh no.
Aliens on your guys' side. Is it blurry? Because I see it super blurry. Let me double check.
Let me grab let me grab Twitch real quick.
Yeah, it's definitely. So I'm looking on my side, and it seems fine.
Looks fine online. Looks fine.
Oh, really?
Online. Yeah. I mean, at least on my
Okay.
phone.
Oh, okay. Okay, then we will fight through this pixelation, folks.
I am so sorry.
No. Let me just read. It might also just be my janky internet as well.
Hey, you're in Tokyo. We all got janky internet.
Man, yo,
It's so
don't
bad.
even get me started. Yeah. This is a whole different ball game going on sometimes. Yeah. Wow, the VOD doesn't even want to show up. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna run it this way. All right, so hold on. Let me go ahead and I'll bring up your channel as well. You're on. So which one would you prefer linked, the YouTube or the?
Let's go for Twitch. I'm almost to affiliate, so let's push.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I'm talking about. Yeah. Let me just let my Red Reddit Nation know. Try this, and then also we'll do the Twitch one, just in case. All right, but and then what was it? Star? Or no, there was a Bitsy the alien. Yes. You're almost to affiliate.
Hello.
When did you start Twitch?
Like a month and a half ago.
What's happening?
Maybe 2 months.
Oh, really early. Really recent.
Oh, I get it now.
Actually.
Yeah. So I was doing making other
Hello.
people's
We are doing
VTubers
our
for so
interviews.
long, but now, yeah. So it took me forever to get my VTuber made. But when it did, I
really?
didn't even do like a debut. I was just like, it's done, we're going. So I just hopped on.
Yeah. No, it looks good though. Like I also saw that the eyes. I think this is actually like one of the fans last night. We were talking about it after playing Grand Theft Auto. One of the fans was like, "Is this your first time collabing with a VTuber?" And I was like, "I think so, actually. I think so, indeed. Yeah."
Yeah.
Like,
It's lots of fun.
was it you I was talking to, or somebody? I think it was the Elgato people, because you probably are familiar with this, but Elgato has released some preset notions, preset sort of things you can use with Stream Deck and their face cam now, that is good for VTuber tracking and things like that, right? And we were just kind of talking about it. They were like, man, yeah, you should become a VTuber or whatever. I'm like, yeah, well, they should probably make more black folks. Like black skin tones first and foremost, before I go any further. Like, because like I actually experimented about a year ago with VTubing, and like I actually same thing. Well, not as extensive as what you're doing, but I was playing around making VTubers for friends that some of my friends, especially during Corona time, people are like, yo, I don't want to put on makeup anymore. I don't want to go out. I just want to stream from home, and let me be a VTuber. So I started looking into the whole what is it called, 2D live, like the two main ones.
Yeah, live 2D.
Yeah, live 2D and the other one, and like I played around with it. It was actually really fun. Like I really enjoyed building those avatars and things like that, but it only worked if you were like a beautiful Asian woman, and I was just like, okay, well, there's kind of a lack of representation all across the board here, and like so I was like, damn, like it's fun, but I'm not like an Asian woman, so it's not gonna really work for me. And I'm like, okay, getting dreadlocks is gonna cost me like $2,000 something, and that's before you even get the motion controls. What do you call it? The rigged or something like that?
Yeah, rigging, the art and the rigging.
Yeah, when you get the rigging done, I was like, okay, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. You know what? I'm just gonna keep showing my face on screen. That's fine. Yeah.
Totally valid.
The chat wants to know, is it gonna move, or is it just gonna be a PNG?
I was just doing a quick PNG. The idea is to finish it while we talk.
Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Yeah, that works. Yeah. We'll do the South
quiet?
Park rigging, and like that would be great. Yeah. Should I say things or stay quiet? That is up to the mothership. That is up to the alien.
If you have a question, you can ask. Ask. I'm typing, but I'll just tell you, if you have a question, you can ask for AkaSan. Don't make me type. I spell so bad. But you might be happy to know that there's been a lot more, as of this year, a lot more representation coming up in VTubing. I've seen a lot more. people of color and all kinds of stuff. So that's been awesome. But
Yeah. No,
yes.
I would love to. So like even my opening thing, because my like another reason I was complaining to El Gato at Tokyo Game Show, but my camera never works when I first start the stream. Like I always literally need to unplug. Yeah, you know the issues with El Gato. But I always have to unplug the cam link and replug it back in. So while it's doing that, I always have this backdrop, this what do you call it, the ASCII art. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't
It's
think
like
so.
it's digital printed artwork. Like it's called chat, both chats, let us know, bro. Let us know, guys. ASCII art, AC art, or something like that. Basically, it looks like a dot printer, like a printer printed out like artwork or something like that. Okay. So that being said, basically, I have this like generic printed version of Venom, and I just wanted like his Venom's face, and I just wanted a very simple thing. Like I wanted to do old school VTubing where, you know, when I talk, the audio lights up. The when I talk, the audio makes the you know, like blink.
Oh, yeah,
you know.
More like a PNG tuber.
Yeah, exactly. And so I was trying to do it, but oh my god, it was so ridiculously annoying. The setup and like the extensions that I had to download for OBS, and I'm like, yeah, all right, never mind. Like it's easier just for me to unplug my camera, my cam link each time, and then take care of it, man.
Yeah, it can be a whole thing. But what's it called? If not moving into VTubing, what do you see yourself doing next? Like, is there any big plans coming up for like just things you want to try, new content you want to make?
You know, honestly, for the foreseeable future, I'm just in terms of streaming, I want to actually play the Lego Batman games. Actually, the Lego Batman games would be pretty dope. I was looking for certain people to collab and actually play said games, you know, but you need to use like parsec. It's not as easy because the older games don't have the couch co-op system set up, so you need to use like parsec and some other stuff, and more importantly, it's hard to find people that other YouTubers or Twitch streamers that can work with my schedule. You know, either get up really early like we are at the crack of dawn. You know, well, not that it's not that early, but for me, for me, you know, 9:30 was pretty damn early for me. Either wake up really early to do that, or you know, stay up really late. Like, and that's always the biggest problem, especially you understand for anybody on the Japanese timeline. It is ridiculously hard to kind of grow an audience with comfortable hours. It's either you got to stream early in the morning or you got to stream late at night. Like last night I had like 40 something people watching, and that was just me being drunk and playing Grand Theft Auto. But like when I was leaving around 1 a.m, I'm like, wait, when I rated out, I was like, wait, 40 people were rating, and you know, I was like, wait, we had over 40 people watching? Like, I had no idea. And I was just like, damn, man, like if I could continue doing this, it'd be great, but it just messes up my entire sleep schedule. So yeah,
it's pretty rough. I've had a couple people already be like, yeah, I can't wake up at that early. Yeah, gotta stream at night, which I get. But I gotta make dinner at night. I'm a housewife.
There you go. There you go.
Can't do that. I can't be doing the late night stream.
I understand. Well, you know what I've always felt is, in terms of Japanese streamers, I felt like our streamers that live in Japan, I felt like the 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. slot works really well. Um,
Mm.
and then if you can't do that, then a 6 o'clock to 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. A.m. time slot is usually the most comfortable and to stay consistent. But that 2 p.m. to like 8 p.m. is so rough to like you will just be streaming into the void and nobody is watching because that's when North America is asleep and Europe is still kind of waking up and there's like little to nobody left like that. And like you'll get some, like your hardcore fans might stay up, like, you know, my Red Dreaded Nation is ride or die. Like they literally will like just keep the stream on and I'm in the background. Yeah, I'm in the background while they're sleeping or whatever. Like they fall asleep listening to me or watching me, which I appreciate. Also a little weird, but I appreciate that, you know. It's all good. So what up, Plex, by the way? Plex in the house. Yeah, so.
That's so awesome that you've got this wonderful community that you've built. How long did it take you to like really find your community, to really find people you jive with?
It's funny you mentioned that because we've been streaming now for about 30 minutes and I literally now one of my announcement bots made an announcement in my Discord that I'm streaming. It's like, oh great, 30 minutes late. Yeah, good job. Anyways, how long did it take? Ooh, that's a good question because like I would say when it comes to Twitch and Kick and things like that, I feel like they're all crossovers. They're people that have come through YouTube, initially YouTube first,
Right.
and then they were already like they were already that core audience that was already there through YouTube. And YouTube is a whole nother beast because, you know, I'm 210,000 subscribers or something, but that's
Nice.
that's an accumulation over like 10 years plus, right? And I would definitely say the peak of that time was maybe 8 years ago or so, like 8 years ago, 7 years ago, like 2016, 2017 was really the peak time for YouTube and that sort of reaction avenue. And, you know, I'm getting thousands of subs every month and like it's just shooting up more and more. And so like it was like 200 subscribers a day, things like that. And so that's where I got this kind of core audience. And, you know, even back then people were telling me I need to get into Patreon and crowdfunding, and, you know, people had money back then and blah, blah, blah. And even back then I remember saying, I was like, no, I don't want to e-beg. I don't want to really do anything. At that time, ad revenue from YouTube was more than enough to, like, you know, have a healthy little hobby and be good, right? Then I was having this conversation with the Twitch people because a lot of people don't know, but a lot of the Twitch community leaders, and what I mean is like the actual Twitch staff that I was talking to at the meetup last weekend, you know, they actually are former YouTubers, they're fairly famous too. They were famous around the time of like Angry Orange and
oh man.
Yeah, that time. So like I actually have heard of them in their skits. And so we were talking about it and it was just like, yeah, you know, it was all we were doing good before ad revenue was even a thing, and then before the adpocalypse. But then after that first adpocalypse, it was kind of just a done deal for YouTube in terms of making money through ad revenue and things like that. So, you know, the best money believe it or not, the best money I've ever made from YouTube is when I had like 70,000 subscribers. Not the 200,000. Like the best money I was making was when I had like 70,000 subscribers, and ad revenue was just really, really, really good, and I was, clearing like maybe $2,000 a month, and it was great. And I was like, but even then, even then, because everybody just assumed that um, everybody just assumed that I was working, like all I did was exist as a YouTuber. That was it. Like, they didn't realize that I actually had another job and things like that. And so people could not understand at that time, why can't I get videos out faster? What do you mean a job? Like, this is your job, like that, right?
Right.
They couldn't realize that I actually had a regular job in Japan to keep my visa and all that.
Right.
But I knew, even back then, I knew, like, yo, this is not worth, like, even if I were able to quit my job, my regular job, and just be a YouTuber full time, like, visa wise, I can't do that. So
Right.
so I never did. But I was always grateful for the fact that I had YouTube, especially when the pandemic happened. I wasn't making money in Japan. So the YouTube was literally the only thing to keep me afloat at that time. So yeah, it was very interesting about that. So to answer the original question, the base audience has always been YouTube, but then through different collaborations, people sort of joining, me advertising on Instagram and other venues and things like that, the Twitch community has grown. Not to the level that I think would be good, and a little more comfortable, but there is still a very, very core audience of gooners that know exactly what I'm all about, and it's all good. So yeah, it works. It works. Like, the irony I always say is that the majority of people on my Twitch, my YouTube fans, my Twitch fans, and by extension Kick, none of them actually care that much about Japan. So like yeah, it's very interesting. Like, they have interest in Japanese stuff, but they're not crazy about Japan. They're not really, like, they really couldn't care that I live in Japan. Like, they know it exists, and they have a little bit of things like that, but nobody really cares that much. Like, they're just like, okay, yeah, whatever, so what, just do, they're here for the AkaSan personality, and
Right.
not for, like, so I can walk around Japan for 14 hours, and like, I can totally feel it from the audience that they're just like, yeah, okay, that's cool. Like, like, they're like, good for you, AkaSan, whatever. Like, you're walking around Japan, hey, that's great, but I can totally feel that they really don't care that much about anything I do in Japan, unless I'm like interviewing, like we're doing right now, or doing like a very specific event, Tokyo Game Show, Tokyo Comic Con, Star Wars, whatever. And then it becomes less about Japan, and it's more about like just that pop culture situation,
Right. Yeah, I get that. My family's kind of like that too. They're like, "Why are you still there?" Like, why
I
not?
get it. I get
Great.
it. Yeah. I mean, you're always gonna get that. You're always gonna get that sort of pushback, that hesitation and everything. Ohio gozaimasu, by the way, Jarvis.
Hi.
Jarvis,
Yeah,
yes.
Jarvis Labs.
Yeah. YouTube, go ahead. Yeah, ask some questions, Josh, on YouTube. Yes, you got it. I know somebody who has a moving mouth like South Park. Oh, yeah, exactly, dude. And they said the big VTubing rigging is like 10 grand. Yep, that's true. That is
Are
true.
you real?
Like, I know so many of my associates that have actually put money into VTubing, and they use it like once or twice, and they never do
Yeah.
it again. Yeah.
It's very expensive.
Yeah, it really is. Like, it really is. Like, if you could do full-blown animation and things like that, I think it's a great idea, but it's like putting it to use is a whole nother thing.
Yeah, it's a lot, especially like the setup. It's you're talking about your camera not working. Well, just wait until you've got 5 different things hooked up just so you can move your
Yes.
face.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so like I don't know, like tell me it has the technology, because you know my image of like proper VTubing is like you have the face tracking markers all over your face and things like that. But has that all been eliminated now? Is it more just like you just need to be in a well lit room and you have like an iPhone or a webcam just kind of consistently scanning you like that, or what?
So it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're doing 2D like me, then all you really need is an iPhone or an iPad, but it has to be an iPhone or an iPad. A regular webcam will not get you the level of motion that I have, which I know it can still look a little choppy, especially when I'm quiet, but when I really like, ow,
Oh
you
my.
can't get. Yeah, mine's quite expressive compared to a lot of the other ones because I made it to have perfect sync, which basically means I made my 2D art connect with the LiDAR tracking for 3D face tracking that the iPhones and iPads have. I
I
forget
understand.
exactly what it's called. Yeah, so that is a very valid option, and it takes 3 different programs to get it to work properly.
Wow.
um, but it's cool. If you want the ones with like, I don't know a lot of people who actually have anything on their face. If you're doing 3D, you'll have the bodysuit, but
Right, right.
you almost always use iPhone these days. It's just better a lot of the time because you can hook
I
it up
see.
directly to like your VR headset, so it can get you while you're like seeing stuff instead of having an actual like tracking system on your face.
Right. Now is Code Miko, is she considered also a VTuber, or is she like a completely different sort of genre?
I'm gonna have to Google that. Code? COD?
So I believe her name is Code Miko. Like she was the one
Miko.
that kind of really, I think, introduced a lot of people into uh 3D tracking, and like you know she would VTube as herself. Like mainly she would show herself, but every once in a while she would show how she would be doing 3D tracking. She would wear a bodysuit and everything. Like she was something very unique in that sense.
Yeah, for this style of 3D VTubing, it would definitely need a bit more going on. But even
Okay.
even a lot of these pictures, she's got her face clean, so you probably getting there's some crazy cameras you can set up for that. I haven't done 3D yet because my apartment's really tiny. So that's awesome.
Yeah, like that's what I would love. Like I would love like
Yeah.
some hotkey animation things. Like I would like my my dreadlocks to float around, you know, like just like this image you're creating, and like a little bit of that. And but you know, every once in a while, if I want to wild out, I want to be able to push a button and then like it transforms into Venom or something like that. I don't know.
You can still do that with 2D. It's just
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a whole. I mean, they're both very expensive, and 3D is usually more expensive.
Venom.
Yep.
Like, mine are pretty simple. I've got like, I don't know if it turned on. My stream deck's been a bit weird today. Let me. Oh yeah. So this is like my face.
There you go.
And
Exactly.
like,
Exactly.
And then
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
can do
Yeah.
the
Yeah. I like that.
pouting, the pouting for when
I
we're
love
sad.
it. I love it. Are you,
Yeah.
So your chat wants to know, are you real?
That's Josh's classic question.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's for you.
Oh, am I real? Am I
Yeah.
real? I'm as real as it gets, buddy. We are Venom. Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
I love it. Yes.
Classic Josh question.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we got regulars.
Yeah, I'm as real as it gets. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I love
Back in
the
my
little
day, I
broken
used to be
lines
Venom.
there in the dreads, you know. Yeah. Back in my day, I used to be. I used to be a symbiote like you.
Yeah.
And then I took a fire to the knee.
Oh no. Have you? This is so off topic, but I recently watched. It's kind of an older YouTube video. It's Skyrim brain rot.
Oh my, no.
It's like, it was so bad. It's like he was saying stuff like back when I was a femboy, and like it just I was rolling on the floor with the.
I can
arrow to
imagine
the
though.
knee
Like
reminded me.
yeah. I mean, you know, it always is great when you find some of those like more classic memeable sort of like things that it's still kind of like a niche thing. Like not everybody's gonna understand the joke, but you understand it, and that's what makes it funny. So yeah, I love that, dude. Like that used to be my style of streaming. But you know, then I realized that I'm getting old, and like now, you know, I'm like a boomer or whatever, and so the majority of the audience isn't gonna understand the majority of my jokes. So I was like, okay, never mind. So
Yeah, I've definitely noticed a lot of the older classic games are getting out of style.
Yep, exactly, exactly.
Sad.
Yeah. Like even like, you know, you can't even crack a he needs some milk joke anymore. It's like just doesn't resonate with the newer audience anymore. You know, everybody has to be on that Kai Cenat or iShowSpeed level. You know,
I don't even know what those are. I'm such a gremlin. I live under a rock.
Oh my.
I'm older than I was 1 year ago.
Is that normal? Indeed is a problem sometimes.
That's totally normal, Josh. I think you'll be all right.
I'm older than I was a year ago. Is that normal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too, friendo.
Yeah. Sometimes it is. Yeah. For sure. For sure.
Trying to make your chibi a little more muscular, little more mookie. But
Good.
it's hard because it's a chibi.
Good. Yeah. Like there's a very fine line between being more muscular and just blocky and fat. So you know, yeah. Good luck with that. Yeah.
It's so difficult. I think I also got your dreads different lengths here. I'm like such a terrible artist sometimes. Oof.
No, I mean, like, look, I see the vision, man. I see where it's going.
Okay, good. I'm just gonna take this here and just bring it down a little.
Is it a shield in the background?
Josh saw your shield.
Yep, that is a shield in the background here. It is. I am an Avengers. I have lots of trophies and lots of stuff back here. I'm probably gonna get buried in it at one point in my life. Mjolnir is way up there. We got Wolverines, we got Batman's thing back here, we got Venom, there's Bowser right there as well. It's just a bunch of stuff that I accumulate over the years.
Nice.
We were playing Ghost of Tsushima or Ghost of Yote last night, and so I had this scorpion looking mask on last night. That was cool. Not too many people tuned in to watch, but it was cool to play the game. So
is that a horror game?
No, Ghost of it does sound like it, right? Ghost of Yote is basically the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, which was this kind of like samurai old school style, just basically like Assassin's Creed meets Japan type of game. And it was very popular on PlayStation, and so they put out a sequel, and it takes 300 years. It takes place 300 years after the first game. And Yote,
I used to Mjolnir back in my day
Yote
too.
is in Hokkaido area, which is northern Japan, and a lot of people don't know this, but actually, so there's a mountain over there, Mount Yote. There's a mountain up there that looks exactly like Mount Fuji. So it's a little smaller, but yeah, there's actually another mountain like that that looks just like Mount Fuji. And sometimes a lot of the artwork that you see in Japan is actually, that's not Mount Fuji. The mountain that they're drawing and a lot of art that's done is actually Mount Yote. But believe it or not, a good amount of people, including Japanese people, do not know about Mount Yote. And I thought that was so interesting. Like even last night I was asking my wife, who's Japanese, about this mountain. She's like, she's never heard of it actually. I was like, wow.
It's crazy. Doesn't surprise me though.
What? There's so many different things.
There's so much. You said you used to live in Minami Kyushu.
Oh yeah. I did. Yeah. Kita Kyushu, man. Yeah. Yep. I was out there. All right. No, sorry. I was in Kita Kyushu actually. No, actually, maybe. Wait, was I? No. The basically Fukuoka area. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
More right northern Kyushu.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So. Yeah, and then my wife is from Kita Kyushu, so. Yeah.
Nice.
But
it's just funny. I lived in southern Kyushu for a while, and people wouldn't know. You'd be like, "Oh, we're in Miyazaki Prefecture," and they're like, "Where?
Yes,
Where?"
Yes. You know
Aren't you
exactly
Japanese?
what that is. Yeah. You would know. Yeah, you know exactly. I mean, believe it or not, there's actually a good amount of people. Like in my time in Fukuoka, I met a lot of people that had never been to Tokyo, not once actually, not even for a school trip to Tokyo Disneyland or something like that. Like they've never been to Tokyo, and they didn't really have that much interest in going to Tokyo. I was like, damn, that's wild.
Yeah. That
hey
is
Chris,
so
how
crazy.
you doing? Yes.
Oh, so I want to know.
Yeah.
Through your creative journey, what has happened that's been like a totally out of the blue? Something you didn't expect, something that kind of like, okay, we're going this direction. Like you were planning to do like one thing, but then like the fans said, nope, we're this genre, we're moving this way. Is there anything unexpected that's popped up over your creative journey as a streamer?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like reactions in general was completely a fluke. Being a reactor, doing reaction videos is pretty much my claim to fame. That's how most people know me. I actually have one of my most viral videos has nothing to do with reaction videos. It was just you might remember the X Nantaka people say to Y format, like for example, so like for example the ish white people say to black people, like that, right? If you remember that that format of the skit, like or the ish that white girls say to black girls, like that, like and it would just be this very raw comedic sort of flat, like the ish that nobody says, like whatever. It was like that was the thing. So when I was living in Fukuoka, as I said, like I was bored and whatever, and like I made a skit called the ish that Japanese people say to foreigners, like that. And that went super viral. Like at that time, like it's super dated now, so a lot of it doesn't really make sense, but at that time it went super viral. I don't even remember how many, I don't even know how many views it has now, but like that went huge. Like I would show up to the club and people would be like, yo, it's that YouTuber with the viral video, like that. And like it was big at that time. And then after that I was J-vlogging, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta be up there. I gotta be as popular as Charlotte in Japan. Like again, this is at a time when YouTube was not a thing yet. Like people making money in Japan, making money on YouTube was not even a thing yet. It was just fame, like that and I don't know if you're familiar with the cosplayer as Jessica Negri.
Vaguely.
Okay, so I actually interviewed her for my channel. Like I gave the first interview ever, or her first interview ever, before she got like super famous. She was blowing up, getting big at that time, but like I was able to conduct the first interview and everything, and so that went pretty viral as well. And so like I had a little bit of a stronghold in terms of just like making videos about Japan and pop culture or whatever, and that's all I was really doing, going around doing taste tests of things in Japan and what have you not. And then, you know, I worked in the anime and manga culture for quite some time, even before having YouTube. So, you know, I had a bit of a following anyways, but 100% making those reaction videos was such a fluke that ended up becoming like my mainstay sort of thing, that's why people tuned in and what have you not. And you know, that's what started paying the bills, getting the sponsorships, getting the attention of AMC, the Walking Dead, Warner Brothers, Disney, all these different companies, you know, and that just became the thing. That was my main influence at this point, and being an influencer. So that was a huge pivot to the point where, you know, when I would put out the regular videos about Japan, people would just be like, where's your reaction to this? Like they would not, they would just be like, yo, why are you focusing on this? We don't want to see this. We just want you shut up and react and things like that. And you know, it would get annoying at times, but I also understood the nature of that fame. Like when you get popular with something, people only want that from you, and it's really hard to be diverse. Like you can have so many different things, but the majority of your audience, for whatever reason, they will only want you to do one thing, and that's all they want from you. They don't expect you to actually be interested in various things. And then on top of that, they're like, oh, if you want to do something like that, create a secondary channel. It's like, yo, why can't I just have this on one channel, man? Like, oh,
just want to have nice things.
Right? Like, yo, do you really expect me to just get up here every day and just talk about Spider-Man and make videos about Spider-Man every day? You know, it's like, it's a very interesting thing, the way the expectation of the fan and the viewer, how like they only expect you to do one thing and not pivot from that world. And the moment you start doing that, they're like, oh man, you've changed, you sold out or whatever, like that. But then if you keep on doing the same thing all the time, they're like, man, this is getting boring, you know,
right?
Change it up a bit. It's like, okay,
make up your mind.
Yeah. What do you want? Like that. So yeah, that's basically it. It was definitely the reaction videos that really changed everything. And you know, it's the reason I literally have a studio dedicated to what we're doing right now. Like, you know, that's what's paying for all of this right now. So it's very interesting. Yeah,
that's crazy. I've noticed that when the internet tells you you're doing something, that's what you do.
Yep. Yep. You know, I have a good friend. She's a very famous YouTuber on YouTube. Her name's Oriental Pearl, and that's her biggest issue. Like, you know, she's a million something subbed YouTuber. Her YouTube is paying for her nice home in a high profile area of Japan, and really cool. But the biggest thing is that she is 100%, she speaks like 45 languages or whatever. Like she speaks like 4 to 5 languages, but she literally is just locked into only one type of format of videos, 1 to 2 types of formats of videos, and they all are focused around her reaction, going and surprising people with the fact that, you know, shocking people by speaking their language, you know. So she'll purposely have to go to like touristy areas and you know, sneak record, and then suddenly she'll just bust out in some Mandarin and everybody's like, oh my god, like that. But that's the main thing that people want to see, like that. And she has tried many times to change it up, go to conventions, interview people, and just really still showcase, like, you know, I'm more than just reaction language videos. Like, I can actually conduct interviews and all this other stuff, but like, that's not the kind of stuff that the majority of her fans want to see. it's very interesting how that works.
Yeah. I feel like VTubers get a little bit more freedom in that because the consistency that people show up for with us is the character. So as long as you got your character and your branding, you can kind of do all kinds of stuff like music videos or other things, and gaming as well. Like,
I think
kind of mix
fair,
it up a little bit more, I feel like, which is part of the reason I really like VTubers and VTubing. It's like you get, I don't know, I feel like you just get a little bit more freedom there.
Fair. I mean, like, even like what's her name, AkaSan, AkaSan and things like that. Like, Japan. I feel like Japan has taken it to a whole different level too in terms of like VTubing. Like, okay, yes, the VTubers are like very like, it's become its own sort of like brand, like the character. Like, people don't want to see the real person. They only want to see that anime, and they know that somebody is voice acting on the other end, controlling it. But yeah, they're only really just interested in how much of a performance that the VTube character can sort of make and do. Like, I remember when Jared Leto was being interviewed by a VTuber, and he thought it was the weirdest thing, dude. Like, yeah.
That's funny.
But what's funny about that is, like, I didn't think it was that too far out from normacy, because, like, for example, there's a very popular TV show in Japan called Countdown TV, and I've been watching that for like 20-something years. And that literally was like VTubers, like the old school, like, it was just crude animation, and it was these 3 animated hosts that were introducing music videos, and that was it. They were just interviewing artists and things like that. So that's always kind of been around. Even, you could even go as far as to say like Sesame Street or something like that.
Right.
You've always had it. It's just that instead of physical puppets, we've gone to digital puppets. So, it's understandable that it would be this popular, as VTubing and such.
Right. I like to say Betty Crocker was the first VTuber because she was the first like personality that didn't have like an actual human face.
Really? I didn't know that.
Just a radio show played by different people.
Really? Wow. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I guess you're right in that in particular. I mean, yeah, you could say that with like not Popeye. Some of those like the Pillsbury Doughboy,
Right.
Like, yeah, they're all there. Yeah, you're right about
just
that.
Just mascots, brands that come to life through characters.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Yeah, it's very interesting how people blend the two together with, especially real personnel. Like, I mean, which one do you think is harder to be a big human, a real personality, and then go into VTubing, or be a VTuber, a huge VTuber, and then become a real person, like have a like AkaSan or something like that?
I definitely think you get a lot more hate going from VTuber to IRL, whereas when you go from IRL to VTuber, it's like, ooh, my favorite person is doing things in a new genre and a new look, and I like that. There's a lot of VTubers who graduate. That's what we call it when they stop using their VTuber and just start becoming a normal streamer. The VTubers who graduate, they'll get a lot of kickback from their fans sometimes because, they're there for the character. But thankfully, I don't have to worry about that. I ruined myself a long time ago.
But okay, graduating.
Yeah.
Means you will never do VTubing again?
Generally, yeah.
Oh, but what about the people that want to do just do other things and then VTube? Like, is there a term for that? Like part-time graduation or no?
I haven't seen that yet.
Expanding.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, like, I don't know, I think AkaSan never graduated. Like, she never stopped or retired from VTubing. Like, because I still see her image, her VTube artwork being promoted, and like I knew she was a big deal when she had a crossover collaboration with Fatburger, like, and I saw Japanese people come into Fatburger, and they definitely look like they never ate a hamburger in their life before, especially like that. But coming to Fatburger with the AkaSan acrylic stands and the plushies and taking pictures next to the burgers and things like that, and I was like, oh my god, this woman is definitely a big deal then, you know.
Yeah, it's pretty great seeing the crossovers with IRL and VTubers. And
Right.
I think as we just get more VTubers and more people used to them in general, we'll see a lot more people kind of trying to do a bit more of both. But I also live under a rock, so there might be some people out there doing it already.
Maybe. Let me see. The first thing Savon says, the first thing I can think of is the band Gorillaz, who never showed their faces. Only had cartoons in their video. Fair.
Yeah.
But I swear, some of them were like, well, I mean, but to be fair, Gorillaz was a unique thing, but also for those that already were kind of in the know, one of the members was from Blur. I think he was like the lead singer of Blur. Yeah. Like they were fairly well-known musicians, anyways. Yeah. So it wasn't like they just kind of came out of nowhere. Like, I remember when the Gorillaz first came out, I was like, oh, this is a cool music video, and people were like, yeah. They're like animated performers, but behind the scenes, it's blah 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 from this band and this guy and this rapper, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. But now they created a group. They're like, yeah, an animated group. Yeah, Damon Albarn and Jamie Hewitt. Yeah, I have no idea, but yeah.
I don't know either. Oops.
Yep.
But I do like the band, so that's cool
Oh, yeah,
trivia.
100%, dude. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So yeah, it was kind of like, like Gorillaz came out doing that, but then later, I think the real thing that really made it a big thing was Hatsune
Miku.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that was kind of like, that was the thing that really revolutionized the entire genre in Japan. For sure. You know?
And that's what got me into like the whole like, oh, virtual like characters can be more than just, you know, a cartoon that you wake up and watch. Like, it's like, oh, that's awesome. I was really into Hatsune Miku for a hot minute.
I mean, people were paying good money to actually go see a live concert and everything. Like, it's very interesting how that kind of works. Like, I feel like it's something like straight out of what's that movie? The Prestige, Christopher Nolan's movie, The Prestige, where it's just kind of like I can just imagine the Hatsune Miku is dancing in front of thousands and thousands of people, but somewhere behind the scenes there's some sort of woman that nobody knows what she looks like, but she's got all these motion captures rigged up to her, and she's taking a bow, and nobody will ever know who that person is behind the scenes. Like, I think it's so funny in that sense, you know?
Yeah, I totally get it.
Very interesting.
It's interesting how that in particular has become a thing too. Like, you know, Ado, she's not a VTuber, but
yes.
she won't show her face at all. So
yeah, and so you're like, I'm always kind of curious about this, because I'm like, yo, wait, and yeah, I was asking my wife about this too, because Ado has performed live on camera many times, but she's always in this cage, and it's just a silhouette, and like Ado and there's actually another performer like that, Saya, I believe. She's not Japanese. It was like she was on the Grammys, and same situation where they just let somebody else perform, but they're in the background singing or whatever like that. And so Otto does that, and I'm just like, you know, I was asking my wife, I'm like, wait, people pay like money to go see a live concert of a silhouette? Like,
Right.
dancing? Like, I'm like, wait, what? Like, okay, I guess. I don't know if I could feel. I don't know if I would get something out of that, to be honest. But you know, to each their own, right?
Yeah. I understand what you mean though. It's like I want to see a person I like, not just some random person. But when it comes to like
Right.
Hatsune Miku or VTubers, I think it's a little more excitable, a little more like, ooh.
So
Definitely.
I'm curious. Well, what do you think about the VTubing live concerts in movie theaters? And what I mean by that is like it's these so movie theaters in Japan actually have like VTuber live concerts of idols, and it's a pre-recorded thing, but they show it like a regular movie, and like it apparently does really well, because sometimes when I'm looking for a ticket for the latest Marvel movie, I'll see like 3 or 4 screens are showing something 2.5 stage sound blah 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 concert. I'm like, what is this? And it's basically a concert, but yeah, people are like paying money to go sit and watch a recorded thing, you know?
That is definitely interesting. Like, I'm not entirely sure how I would feel about it personally, but
Right.
they've been doing that with like stuff like you're saying like Frozen, like K-pop Demon Hunters
Demon
is like the
Hunters, right.
new Elsa. They've been playing that. They didn't. What's it called? They didn't play the actual movie in theaters, but they did a week
the
with
sing-along.
with the sing along, which is so weird to me. But it's same
No,
kind of
I mean,
concept.
yeah, no, but I mean, the thing is, no, it was still the movie. It was still the movie.
was?
It's just that
Okay.
they had, yeah. It wasn't just the songs. It was
Okay.
still the movie, but it's just when the songs came up, a little sing along subtitles would show up like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was a little different. What I'm talking about is literally an entire concert shown in a movie theater. Like I part of me kind of gets it, because especially in Japan, you know, we don't have like these loud stereo systems, like you can't
Right.
blast things. So maybe watching in a theater on the big screen like that is just such a cool sort of experience that you can't get anywhere else. So I kind of get that side of it. I just also think it's kind of interesting, because I'm like, I can't imagine the kind of people that would show up to something like that. But I also sort of retract some of what I said, because if Nikkei announced today that they were going to have some sort of like movie concert thing that they were going to show, like I'd probably be there day one. You know, I would be there day one to watch, probably.
It's just all about your Oshi and how much you love them.
Yep. And how real the FOMO is as well, you know.
Right.
For reals. Do they charge more? No. I mean, it's literally a movie. That's all I'm trying to like. It's so just imagine buying a DVD of a live concert, of a concert that was filmed, and it's edited together with different camera angles and blah blah blah, and then they just play it at the movie theater, and people actually go and watch that movie and they watch that show like that. It's very interesting to me. It's very intriguing, because it's not like they connect that. It's not like it's live. It just feels live. Yeah. So somebody's asking, what would Code Miko be considered? I randomly watched a video of her explaining her setup and showing everything. So yeah, that's what we were just talking about that about 30 minutes ago, Savon, is that you know, she's not technically a VTuber, but I think she's within that genre, and more, I would say, if I were to guess, I believe she's more of a BTS sort of tech streamer, like the same way what's his name, something explains, or the guy who goes around showing all the costumes, and are like, you know, those are Linus tips or something like that, like they know about the technology and they explain it, but that's not necessarily their profession uh, in terms of being an entertainer, I believe. That's my take on it. I don't know. You might have a different
That makes
take on it.
sense.
Yeah, like
I haven't
really
watched
does.
any of her
Yeah.
videos.
Oh, really?
Just-
Okay. Yeah.
Right off the bat, she looks like a 3D VTuber, but I mean, it really depends on what you do with it.
Yeah, because every time, generally speaking, every time I see her streaming, when she streams, every time I see her streaming, she's never really in the 3D gear. Like, she's never got it running. It's just usually her face, and she's wearing the bodysuit, but she's always kind of just showing what she's doing and what she's kind of programming or working on. But I never actually see any of her episodes using that gear.
Yeah, then probably more like, but the like you said, the tech genre sounds like it makes more sense.
Yeah, like those, all of her viral clips have always been the ones where, like, she's taking off the gear, she's taking off the bodysuit or whatever, and then like her 3D avatar just folds up in on itself, and it's like super creepy, just kind of like something out of a horror movie or whatever. But yeah, that's about it. No, like I don't know. It's hard to say because things go viral in different sectors for different reasons as well. Now I'm looking like Kung Lao here. I love it. I love the progress. We're watching this live, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing.
I was just about to ask, how's it going? If I missed any details you'd like me to sneak on in.
I love the vision here. Yeah, it looks good, the Red Nation is saying right now.
Yay. Oops, I forgot the hat color. We'll do two versions. I'll send you one without the hat, just because it I feel like gives you a little more of your character without the hat.
Yeah. How extensive is it, like, for people that if I were to animate this, what does it take to animate it, and like just more simple stuff?
So you would want to cut the art differently. Usually if I make something that's going to be animated, I don't draw it all on one layer. So you've got all of your line art on one layer and all of your color on one layer. But if I was going to animate it, I would have the head cut completely different. The hair would be on a different layer. And so you'd have all these folders and layers and different things, but that'd make it really easy to chuck into any animation program like Live 2D or anything and just get it wiggling around. So you could make like the hand go up, you could make the mouth open and be like rah, you could put some colors for like magic. Yeah, all kinds of stuff you could do if you wanted to animate it. I just did a couple animated emotes yesterday and they turned out pretty cute.
Chad is saying it costs around $3,000 to do something simple like that.
No, guys.
Okay.
You're
wrong, Dublin. You're wrong. You missed.
Well, I mean, it depends on where you're buying it.
Dublin's out here in like Saudi Arabia or something like that. I guess he's getting them Saudi prices. Yeah.
If you're hiring famous people, like famous artists and riggers, then yeah. Oh yeah, easily that much for sure. But if you go on, I really recommend VGen. It's a website where you can buy art. So if you're looking to get custom commissions, VGen, just a V and then GEN.com is a it's like they have a vetting process. So anyone who's verified on VGen has had to provide quality art, and it's checked for AI, so you won't be getting scammed usually. And if there is a scammer out there, VGen has a great protection system for the artists and the buyers. So like if you're an artist and your buyer disappears, or if you're a buyer and your artist disappears, VGen's got your back. So if you ever need art, go to VGen and you can get something like this, an animated chibi from me. This would only cost like, oh, you wanted this animated, maybe $100.
All right.
But again, like I don't.
This
have a
stream
big
is
following.
sponsored by VGen. Make sure you sign up now. Get your 10% get your 10% discount using Bitsy the Alien. Yes.
Oh yeah, I mean I've got this Saja boy, your character here. You come on over, tell me you're from the stream, I give you 10% off. Sure. Let's go.
Facts. Nah, man, this is cool, dude. Like, I gotta use it. I gotta do something with this, man.
You'd be your Halloween
I gotta use it
profile
for something. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It can be done actually. Like, interesting enough, someone else made me a chibi a few months ago, and I actually use that one for my motorcycle when I'm driving.
Oh, cool.
When I'm out driving, like the actual image doesn't move, but I just downloaded a PNG. Sorry, I downloaded a GIF, I guess, a transparent GIF of like smoke, and you know, it looks like I'm peeling out, and I'm like, yeah, that works. Let's do it.
Yeah. I mean, you could just take this and squish it up and down here. Watch. If you just wanted it to move in general, you could just. Oops, what am I doing? You could grab the lot of it, and you could just like get one of these, and you could just like squash it. It's gonna take a minute. You see? So you could have it move around without even having to pay anybody. You could just put it in a program and squish it and get it to go like kit, or put a sound bit with it, and now you got a new emote or a toggle or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I understand a little bit. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
If you want, I can make it for you.
Yeah, there you go. So you just deflate my face, making me look like Stewie from Family Guy. Perfect. Yeah. Got
It would just bounce, so it'd be like a GIF. It would just kind of bounce, and then you can add a sound clip with it. For some reason, my sound clips aren't working right now. My Stream Deck seems to have been disconnected, but I've got like things like that you can type in like exclamation point something. Somebody try it. Should put exclamation point Quasso or something.
do that. Let's see. Chat and Red Dread Nation, should we ask Bitsy to add one side red? It's actually doesn't look that good right now though. My hair, like I have one cornrow red that sticks out. Like it's hard to tell now, but I don't know, chat.
Oh, I see. I see. Just a shorter one.
No. It's hard to say. Hold on. Like it's separate from my dreadlocks. Actually, it's just one cornrow lined up that comes out like that. Does that make sense?
It's just really hard to see because the video is so small on my end.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I think it's fine. I think it's not really necessary. Yeah.
I can add it in post.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And to be fair, my hair is all messed up anyway, so yeah.
Do we need to go have a barber adventure with a bunch of friends? Everybody go get your hair done. My hair's kind of
a nice fade, yeah, you know?
Yeah.
I get it. Also, so is this on Twitch?
Yeah.
I'm wondering, is art the best category for you, or I could have sworn there was actually a digital art category.
I have only seen the art category, but I am a noob.
A good friend of mine, her name is Volpsy.
Hey!
She's got a big following on Twitch in terms of when it comes to just when she actually logs on. She's got so many people watching her do art. Yeah, it's very interesting, and she doesn't really do it that often, but you know, she's a Twitch partner and everything. Just sitting there doing 3D art every once in a while. Yeah,
that's amazing. I didn't know that. I actually met her a couple weeks ago.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
In passing.
Oh, really?
At an art event, yeah.
You're probably talking about.
One of my friends knows her. Art, yeah.
You're probably talking about Artly, the Artly events. Yeah. Those are cool little events. I used to go to those a long time ago. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know she was so big. My friend was like introducing. I was like, oh wow, 3D art is awesome. I would love to check out your stuff, and I haven't had a chance to actually look at her Twitch yet.
Yeah,
So
she
I
doesn't
followed her.
stream so often anymore, but she's actually part of my group of hooligans called the D-Gingers. It's just D-Gen Avengers, D-Gingers. She's actually part of my group, and she and I we're real cool. I don't see her too often anymore though, because we're kind of in similar circles but vastly different circles. But every once in a while I talk to her, like we talk about Design Fiesta. Like actually I think the last time I spent time with her was Tokyo Game Show last year, not this year. Yeah. And then but we generally talk back and forth about certain art things and like Design Fiesta and things like that. But you know, she's also in and out of Japan quite often, so it's hard to catch up with her. Yeah, but she's cool. Yeah, she's always good. Yeah, those artly things are they can be beneficial if you focus on, you know, the important stuff, which is the art, right? Because a lot of it is just a bunch of the people getting wasted and drinking. But every once in a while, you can actually find some people that, hey, you actually care about art, you know? like I've met some real cool photographers from that, but yeah, unfortunately, the majority of it is just a bunch of people just yapping around and drinking that literally have little to no art at all.
It is pretty funny. I feel like most of the people I meet there, they're just like, oh, I just like art. I'm like, oh,
yep.
I mean, without you guys, we wouldn't have any jobs.
Exactly,
so thank you.
Exactly.
But it is interesting. I'm like, where are the artists?
Exactly. Now, don't go to this guy. Now, to be fair, I think Artly has actually, I mean, there's kind of like it's because, you know, some of it has become a lot of like clout chasing with, you know, like big YouTubers have shown up there, and, you know, then in turn their fans have shown up, and that kind of took over kind of the event. And so a lot of photographers that used to go to that event, and a lot of artists, they decided just to leave because it became less about, you know, digital artists. Yeah, exactly. Boosting your peers, and more about just kind of clout chasing and if this famous person is auctioning off this art piece or whatever like that. And it's like, all right, okay. But to be fair, I think they started being more and more aware of that, and so they started having more of the like regular dinner sandwich, like at Harry's Sandwich Shop. They had these like art draw-offs events where they're not as promoted as much as the Friday ones, but it's just like, yo, you just come to the sandwich shop and draw. That's it. Draw or
awesome.
Do some design work. Yeah. And those are pretty cool too. But for for a handful of, or for a few reasons, we'll just say for a few reasons, I don't attend these events quite so much anymore. But I'm always supportive of the artists, people that do go to those events, because I think it's very important to keep those kind of communities alive. So, you know, and going back to Volpsy and the Twitch thing, it's like, yo, it's because of the art community that on Twitch that, you know, she does get a lot of views. So I think once you tap into that, I think that'll be great for you as well.
Aw, thanks.
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah.
It would be pretty cool to I don't know, have like, I don't know. I've worked in entertainment for a very long time, but I've never like been anybody. So it'd be kind of neat, you know? I'm willing to try it.
You heard it here first. Bitsy the Alien wants to be the Kanye West of the VTubing. You know, Kanye West was a producer for a long time, and now she wants to be something. Yes, she wants to step out into her own.
Wow, I
Yeah,
didn't know I'd be the next Kanye. Woo.
I mean, like, look,
Yee.
first step is interviewing AkaSan, then the next one is just pissing on Grammys or
Oh
awards in the
gosh.
toilet. Perfect. This is the way.
I don't think I have the personality for that.
To be Kanye, I don't think anybody has the personality to be Kanye West. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Yeah.
Bitsy is the
Kanye
next
without
Kanye.
the crazy.
Hopefully not the next Ye though.
Dublin is saying, yeah. Bitsy is the next Kanye. Hopefully not the next Yale though. You know what? That's fair. I think that's the best line right there. Yeah, you want to be the next Kanye. You want to be the next Kanye West, not the next Yale though. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll keep that in mind when I make my next album.
Facts. Yeah. So what do you do in Japan, or if you want to say, it's up to you. Like, what do you do outside of just this,
Oh, me?
like, yes.
He has decided he will drive the mothership. You are the interviewer now.
Oh, I guess that this is my way. Yes.
I'm just making jokes.
Sure, yeah.
This is what I do. I'm an artist
Okay.
full time. This is what I do.
Nice.
Yeah. Mostly I make VTubers. So I do the art and the rig. I've had some pretty cool clients. Not as cool as some of my colleagues. But I know some people who've worked on some pretty big VTubers. But I personally mostly do a lot of like indie, some cooler indie people, but mostly indie. I haven't ever worked with like big names. But yeah, I draw. And
And do you actually go to, like, Nico Doga, wait, what am I trying to say? Nico Doga convention and like all the the more VTubing conventions in Japan?
I haven't yet. I just got to Tokyo last year. Before that I was in the countryside and it was very isolating, in the countryside. It was really hard to get places, and COVID.
100%.
We had the whole pandemic for a while, so I haven't had a chance to go to any specific VTuber conventions. So far I've just done Design Festa. I haven't even gotten to Comic Con. Like,
okay.
I know,
So
I'm such a noob.
no. Yo, winter, let's do it then. Winter, yeah, let's do it. In all likelihood, we will. Well, I'll have to choose. Well, I guess no, because we're gonna be on the Oshogatsu vacation. The end of the year vacation. So I think I can actually just attend both of them. But so basically, Friday is the industry party. That actually, you know what? Bet I'll remind you about it, and then you can be my guest. Going to the industry party. And when I was there, it was weird because when I went there, I'm surrounded by all these comic industry people and manga people, and then on top of that, it was like gravure artists, hentai artists, sexy models. It was like the craziest. It was just like this weird mix of people, and everybody was saying that as well. Like there was like fighting game, like a professional, fighting game play athletes there, and it was like a mix of all these different type of people, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just a YouTuber, blah blah blah. Then I went to Comic-Con on Saturday, and it was cool. I liked it, but then I come to find out Saturday and Sunday are completely different. So Saturday is like more focused on like the manga or like kind of like the industry stuff or whatever, but then Sunday is like super Edo day, like
all the dojin.
Not even that, but like all the gravure models and the like hentai models and whatever. Like they all come out and they start running their booths, and they sell their stuff, and it's like such a completely different day. But the Comic-Con has really changed from being about the amateur manga to like
Mhm.
being this bigger thing now where gravure models and like there's even this one famous Korean model, her name is Pion Apple or Pion, like DJ Henny. Her name used to be DJ Henny, but now it's like Pion Apple, and very beautiful Korean girl. But like literally every year she comes, or 2 times a year she comes to Japan for this Comic event, and she sells her books, and people line up and special bags and all that. And I didn't realize that Sunday is like the super like hentai day. It's like really interesting to me. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, you can choose
to
which
know.
day you want to go. Yeah, which day you want to go to like that. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if I need to be there for the hentai day.
On the hentai day, yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, Saturday is probably a good day for you then. Yeah. And then winter is good because it doesn't stink as bad because it's
Oh,
not
thank
hot,
goodness.
Yep. So yeah. So if you have a thing with crowds, that's gonna be a rough. You're in for a rough day. But
I've gotten over it.
yeah.
I'm all right.
Okay,
I'll
good.
survive.
No, that'd be really cool for you, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the whole reason we moved here. I used to be in comics, so I was a manga artist for a while, and
Okay.
we moved to Japan because my art wasn't super valued in America. I was doing Comic Cons and having booths and stuff, but it just I never got a lot of traction, and so we moved here hoping to find some opportunities and like go to Comic and do all these things, and then the pandemic happened, and I feel like a lot of those initial dreams kind of got squashed.
Yep.
You pivot, you keep going.
Yep. That's what you do. That's what you have to do sometimes. Yeah. Like the pandemic was really the test of time. Like it was like, yo, if you're in it to win it, then you will find a way to stay in Japan. If it ain't for you, then it's time to go back and rethink your ideas like that. So I get it. Yeah. I love how my eyes look like baby tomatoes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they do.
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking, like, what are
Yep.
some, like, Saja Boy Divini colors?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh
I totally look like I got
I
baby tomato
see
eyes.
it.
Yeah. Cherry tomatoes.
See
Yeah.
it.
I love
Do you want
it.
me to
Yeah. No, it's fine. No, I
'Cause
think it's
haven't-
fine. It's just, yeah, exactly. Not even demon Aka cherry tomatoes, exactly. But no, I love it because my wife always is always trying to get me to eat that kind of stuff, and I'm always like rejecting. Like I don't like tomatoes,
Me
so I'm
neither.
always rejecting them. Yeah, so yeah.
I like pizza sauce, but don't give me a
There you
raw
go.
tomato.
Yeah. Like generally, I don't like anything like raw like that. Like I don't like fruit.
Yeah.
Most fruit I can't eat.
Oh,
So yeah. But fruit syrup or whatever, like our fruit drinks, is fine. But just the actual raw part of it, nah. But most vegetables I'm cool with, except tomatoes. Yeah, I don't like that mushiness to it.
I don't like the combination of the bitter and the sour. It's weird.
Fair. Fair. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. What up,
husband
DX? By the
always
way, how
makes
you
fun
doing? Well, sorry, what?
Oh, my husband always makes fun of me. He's like, tomatoes are delicious. I'm like, nah.
Well, I mean, your husband's built like Rey
I know.
Mysterio, so like I understand that man is bodybuilding to a whole nother. Like he's got his
into the
own
hell.
dreams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's got his own dreams, dude. Like about the 619 somebody out
I
here in
know.
Tokyo.
His
you know?
dreams are all about his arms.
Yep. Just his dreams are all in his arms, which is ironic because after this I'm gonna go to my chiropractor because I think at Tokyo Game Show I fractured my elbow.
no.
So like at Tokyo Game Show there was he would probably know more about what's going on than anybody else, but at Tokyo Game Show I was at the League of Legends fighting game booth, and they had one of those punching machines, right? And those knockout machines. And already when I'm doing bench presses and, like when I do bench presses and everything, I've in my right arm, my elbow, I've always felt like there was something a little off.
Like, does it like lock up or something?
Like yeah, I guess kind of lock up, like kind of like I feel like a signal coming from my right elbow anytime I'm bench pressing, and I'm like, wow, that doesn't feel like so, like it kind of hurts, but like kind of sore, but not like I just ignore it. So I always knew something was kind of like weird. And then so I do this punching machine, and I throw the punch or whatever, and then like the next day, now it's starting to feel like more inflamed and like really sending me signals. And now it's been 1 week, and it's like really bad. Like now when I touch it or put any weight on it, it's like terrible. So I'll go to the chiropractor today because I gotta ride my motorcycle, man. I can't be having any distractions. But actually, I'm raining today, so I may not ride my motorcycle. So we'll see. Yeah.
Hopefully you can get that fixed though.
Yeah.
Joint problems,
I mean, yeah, man. Yeah, like, yeah, it's fine. I will do my best.
On a funner note, would you like blushies? Would you like some cute pink blushy cheeks?
I guess. Yes. I guess. Are we going for the cute blushies, y'all? Let's do it.
Let's ask the chat. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do we want kawaii?
Blush me up.
All right. Hey.
Oh my God, the chat
You have to.
emphatically said, hell yes, do it. They were like, blush this man up. Yeah, oh my God.
And
look
now
at
we need
that.
some
Yeah.
little highlights.
You have to. Yeah, there's nothing more masculine than a little bit of blush.
Yeah, everybody needs blushies. Real men's have blushies.
Exactly. Give him some grills.
Oh, he's so cute.
What the hell is a grills? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I've ever drawn grills.
Yo, I'm about to show this to one of my kids today, because she always comes in. She's like 5 years old, and she does the soda pop dance in front of me, and then I'm like, yo, show your mom, and then the mom asks her, oh, show me, and then she locks up and doesn't do anything. I'm like, oh wow, so she only shows me the soda pop dance like that. So I'm about to show her this. I'm like, look, I'm a Saja boy. You gotta. I'm gonna be like, yo, you gotta tune in next season. I'll be there. Yeah.
Oh, careful, you might trigger. Get her hopes up.
Right.
She'll be like, Dad, you weren't in it.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna take you higher. Can I get you higher?
I will say, of the Saja boys, what song was your favorite?
Oh goodness, I haven't actually put it on my playlist yet. So I only watched it the one time. My husband keeps listening to them. He was listening to them last night. I was like, is that the soda pop song?
He's probably out there copying the moves, man. He's trying to get some of that audience out there, There you go.
It's
I like higher though, or no, your soul idol. Wait, what is it called? Yeah, can I get a? Yeah, I think it's called Your Idol. Yeah, Be Your Idol. Yeah, it's called Idol. So yeah, that song is actually pretty dope, dude. Yeah. Soda Pop's good though. I like it. From the Huntress side of things, for sure, Golden is really good.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Yeah, I really like Golden, even though it's very Korean Elsa. But yeah.
You're not the first person who's told me that.
But I mean, let's look at the evidence. Like literally from the video, the moment they were playing it, with the first song they were I was like, damn, it's like Blackpink. And then when they released Golden, I'm like, all right, this is basically Blackpink twice meets Korean Elsa. Like I forgot her name, but the main girl, she's concealing, she's not feeling, she's supposed to hold it in, you know.
You're so right.
She's hiding her hidden powers, and even her best friend slash family doesn't even know that she's part demon and everything. And
That's a good
you know,
point.
she's literally like, it's literally the same deal between like Elsa and Anna. Like they even have a door between the two of them where they're like, she's like, you know, no more
do.
hiding now. Yeah, it's
Oh
literally
my
the same
gosh.
concept of Elsa. And then at some point in time, the main girl loses control of her powers, runs away, and isolates herself, and can only find solace in her new absorbed powers. And then eventually, just like Elsa, comes to terms with
Let it
her
go.
new powers, and is like, okay, this is the real me type of deal. So yeah.
Right. Gosh, I didn't even notice. But you're so right. How did I not
yes.
notice? I've been working in like stories and IP for so long, and it just went right over my head.
I mean, no, and she literally has the purple version of Elsa's hair, dude. Like, that's it. Like, they're literally, dude, they're literally like sisters, like that.
That's hilarious.
They say Golden sounds like Eve's up a little too much. Golden is literally a repurposed version of Up by Eve. I see. Yes. Oh, did you see the story of the dude who urinated at a Demon Slayer screening in the U.S.? I guess he used P no Kami Kagura.
Oh gosh.
No, that's actually so. I actually talked about it a few times. Like, now it's terrible that this weird freak was pissing on a child.
What?
Yes. So apparently, this man was urinating on a kid during the Demon Slayer movie in the U.S.
Gosh.
But oh my God, because this is also the U.S., we don't play like that. We don't just like simply
freaky?
bow out and let the police take care of it. Nah, man. There was some
Oh, people
visual.
got up.
Yep, they got up. Some visual street justice literally handed out some hand sandwiches, fist knuckle sandwiches, handed out during the movie. And the best part is that it was during one of the final climactic battles between the blonde boy and one of the demons or whatever. And this dude, like, because it's in English, you hear the guy in the back, 4th degree fire burn attack, and then but you see this dude like beating the crap out of this guy in the seat, and you see all the anime speed lines in the background. Like, so
man.
it actually looks in sync with the ass whooping that this dude is receiving. Literally looks like a 10th degree jujutsu ass beating. It was great, dude. Yeah.
Well, at least there's some people still willing to stand up.
Dude, it was crazy. No, but then other people were like, no, let me get some too. Like, he got jumped by like 4 people. It was crazy, man. Like,
Wow.
it was.
This is why I don't read the news.
Yep. What the freaky? Yeah, you have to let it go, right? What is up with you and P today? What are you talking about, Marcus? Oh my God. I literally talked about P once. Wait, what?
Everyone
Good.
wanted a piece.
Good. Everybody wants a piece. Yeah, exactly. Everybody wanted the one piece. Got that one piece ass whooping. That's really cool.
Is
How
P a daily occurrence with you?
the final, I guess, the shadowing and the just the that shadowing layer that you added to it really like makes it more 3-dimensional.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's very interesting how that works. That is so cool. I would have never thought about that. Is P a daily occurrence with me? Not. I mean, well, I would hope so. Otherwise, I need to see a doctor. Yes.
True that. Thankfully, aliens don't have that problem.
Fair. Oh yeah. What is the deal with the cat? Like,
Oh, this is my cat. My actual cat.
okay.
He's our TTS bot, but I last year, before we moved to Tokyo, we found this
Cat.
kitten He was a week and a half old, and he was tangled in a bunch of like fishing string, and he was
Jesus.
like meowing, and he would have died. He couldn't walk for like a month after we saved him, but we saved his life, his blurry little life, and we named him Cutstring Kiriito. And so I don't know, one of my friends makes really cute pets, and I was like, make my cat. And so I also sell him as like an asset, so if anybody wants to like try VTubing, you can buy my cat and you can use him, and he's got a bunch of different colors. But mostly I just wanted the TTS to come through my little buddy.
Fair.
Buddy. Yeah.
Fair. That makes sense.
There's not really any good lore for him. I beamed him up to the mothership and he's here now.
Hey, not a problem. Yeah, I mean, whatever works. Yeah, whatever it takes. Yes, whatever it takes. Yeah. Now we got this Kung Lao hat going on, right?
Yeah. Does it need
Nice.
anything more? I think maybe over top of the line art we can have a little bit of depth on these beads. Let's go like that. Yeah, just a little. And then we're almost done. Ah, yes. Sometimes I make a line and it just brings me joy. I'm like, a good line.
I get it. I get it. No,
Line.
I feel that. Yeah, no, I get it. I was thinking like if there was a way to like make it a little the hat transparent a bit, just a bit. No, so for example, I can add an image. I'm debating. I could only do that in Photoshop each time though. Like for example, like if I were gonna promote something or whatever, like then it's like so I'm thinking for FYI like Wolverine or you know the Wolverine. Yeah, are you familiar with the infamous Wolverine claw pose thing?
Oh, maybe. I'm sure I've seen it.
Yeah, the Wolverine where you see the reflection of the Hulk in the claws, and so many artists have actually done that many times. So I was thinking like that. Like I know it's probably too small for you to see. But
I know.
The infamous Deadpool, or even Deadpool recently did it like that. Like.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Like that.
Nice.
So, yeah, like that. So that's what I was kind of thinking of, like something like that. But honestly, I guess it's not that hard for me to. I could also do it as well if I was ever gonna promote something coming up, you know.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Yes.
We can always just drop the opacity like that and have like.
Facts.
I can send you a couple versions. I
Ah,
kinda
yeah,
like that.
exactly. Like
The
that.
opacity
Yeah,
drop
exactly.
is cool.
There you go. Yeah.
Hey, nice.
That's cool. That's pretty cool too. Yeah, the floating hat. Yeah.
Is there anything we missed that you'd want to tell everyone before we wrap up?
Nah, man. Like, happy Halloween, everybody. And keep pursuing your dreams and things like that. Don't pee on children in movie theaters.
No.
You know that, and keep tuning in to the mothership as well. Yeah.
Thank you. Anything you want to promote to get people heading your way?
I guess. He said somebody said give him a broom. Damn, dude.
A broom?
I'm not a witch, bro. I'm a Saja boy.
Yeah.
Broom. Oh my god. Now I can't unsee it, dude. I literally look like something out of Bewitched or something. I don't know if you even know what that show is. Yeah, Bewitched. Samantha the Witch is like it's a really old show. Now I'm really showing my age. Anyways, I don't know, guys. This month on Twitch in terms of gaming, I got Ghost of Yote, but I'm also probably going to pick up Batman. Lego Batman. It's not so scary, but you know, Gotham City, it's always something scary or creepy. Lego Batman, making it happen. We'll probably play through some of these games. I'll try to have some guests to come on every once in a while and see what that's all about. That's kind of the deal with October. Then we got Halloween coming up. Maybe do some other things like that. I know everybody wants me to play Silent Hill F, but I'm not messing with that, dude. Like the occult. Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh.
Yep. No way. And then November is going to be the Thanksgiving stuff going on, and then after that will be Christmas and the end of the year with Comic K and some other events going on. So there's a lot to look forward for digital creators and artists all the same. So yeah, for sure. Please tune in to my YouTube, of course, the main thing. I am on Twitch and on Kick, and I got a lot of different things coming up. So hopefully we can have a good time. Thank you for having me.
Nice. Thank you for climbing aboard, and thank you to all the new strangers who have been watching today. I really appreciate it. And if you are into cozy games at all, I'll be playing Infinity Nikki most weeks. Not this coming week. We'll be missing this week because we're prepping for a Kickstarter. So
Hey, there you go.
yeah, samurai manga coming your way.
I too play Nikkei, but a different type. So I play that other Nikkei game. So yeah, I understand. Yes. No. I'm actually being serious. There's another game called Goddess.
Oh yeah, like the shining one.
Yeah.
The other one.
I wasn't trying to make a lewd pun or something like that, but no, like yeah. When I mention to people Nikkei, actually, like, oh, I'm a big fan of Nikkei, and people are like, oh wow, so the Japanese stock exchange. I'm like, no. Yeah, because Nikkei is the actual like stock exchange in Japan, like stocks and bonds and things like that. Nikkei is up, like the Dow Jones, right? In Japan, it's the Nikkei. So it's like, so people think I'm like some financial trade investor. I'm like, dude, no, I'm just trading waifu every day. That's about it.
Oh yeah. It's all about the waifus, guys.
Exactly. Awesome. Well, yeah, again, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. It was fun. It looks amazing. I can't wait to put it to use. This was real fun, man. Yeah.
I'm so glad you had fun. It was really great talking to you, hearing more about your story. I'm stoked for Comic Kit. Got me all excited now, so we're gonna have to go.
Let's do it. Yeah, Saturday. Just Saturday though. Yeah.
That's yeah.
Yeah. Well, the PG version. Yeah.
I may draw a lot of sexy ladies, but I don't cross that line. Ooh.
Perfect. Yeah. Understandable. Sounds good.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Take care. Take care. Bye-bye.